Hi everyone, this is John from Cherry Century City. Trust you're all well and enjoying your Tiggo 4 Pro. I'm going to show you very briefly some tips and tricks using Android Auto. And obviously if you're using Apple CarPlay, I think it's pretty similar. Firstly, and very importantly, before you connect to Android Auto, you must start your car first. Do not connect and then start. Start it first and then connect your cable, and you must use an original cable. So for example, if you've got a Samsung phone, use a Samsung cable. If you've got a Huawei phone, use a Huawei cable. If you've got an Apple iPhone, use an Apple cable, etc, etc. All right, so I've connected, and then you're going to see this. Either one of these will brighten up like this Android one has, and you're going to go to Android Auto. I'm going to show you some of the apps that I use on Android Auto, on my Android Auto. I actually really enjoy Waze. Stunning maps and navigation app. I do still have access to Google Maps, but Waze is just so cool. I've really enjoyed it. Had it on my car for about a week. One of my buyers actually told me about it. So what Waze does is which Google doesn't, is it kind of gives you different route options. So let's say, for example, where I am here in Bloberg, I want to navigate to the waterfront. It's going to give me probably 3 or 4 different route options. And on each route option, it'll tell me if there's a road blockage or if there's an accident or slow traffic. Plus, it'll tell me that right now on each route, what the average speed is of the traffic in that route. So it really is super interactive. Warns you of accidents, warns you of slow traffic, and you can have different settings. It warns you of speed cameras, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so that's Waze. Check it out, WAZE. As soon as you download that to your phone, it'll automatically come up on Android Auto. I use Spotify for all my music and all my podcasts, and you can pretty much just browse through this. Here's your library, and yeah, it just whatever's on your Spotify account is going to come up here, and all your playlists and everything. Now, don't forget, listen, very importantly, your volume that's on your phone, whatever volume that might be, if it's on half, then half of your volume from these playlists and songs and podcasts is going to come through to your system. Don't do that. You're gonna rather set your volume on your phone to full and have your EQ on your phone to a flat line. That's how you're going to get the best sound on Spotify. I'm not sure of iTunes, I'm not sure of any of the others, but on Spotify, that's the best way to get the sound, and I find it amazing. It really does work very well. That's Spotify. I use Radio ZA as an app for radio stations. You can pretty much pick up anything in Cape Town, across the country, whether it's 567, 702, even East Coast Radio in Durban, all sorts of radio stations all around the country. Scrolling through all your different apps here, you've even got the weather, you've got Messenger, podcasts. Now, when you go to WhatsApp, I'm on a WhatsApp business account. I haven't really seen this feature much yet, but I don't know. Apparently, it says here, this will only show you new messages while you drive. If any of you have had any success on this, let me know. I haven't. I'm not really complaining, but I'd love to know if any of you are getting WhatsApp messages. What is nice is your messages while you're driving. Whatever text messages come through while you're driving and you tap on it, it's actually going to read it out to you, so you don't have to take your eyes off the road. That's pretty cool. Yeah, and that's basically Android Auto. You've got your phone feature here where it picks up some of your last couple of calls you did. Yeah, there's Chiro De Siena that I phoned. Just he was wanting to know about the 7 and 8. My family, and there's our dealer principal, Sean, etc. And it'll pick up whoever is your last few calls. Yeah, that's pretty much it. With Android Auto, I'm not sure what Apple CarPlay looks like. I presume it's pretty much the same. Now, very importantly, if your phone is freezing, I'm just going to go to the home screen. If your system freezes, every now and then you put the cable in and it's either a blank screen or it shows up that you must stop, or it just, for some other reason, Android Auto doesn't work. I've had that quite a bit, probably 2 or 3 times a week. Very simple, but I'm not going to do it now because it's going to stop recording. All you do is you press your power button in for 10 seconds and this whole screen will blank out. Okay, and that's it, it's off. You take your finger off and then you reboot it. It's going to start up again with that funny little chime, like a welcome chime, after about 3 or 4 seconds. Once you've done that, I call this a system cleanup. It basically cleans up all the junk. All right, it doesn't change your settings, but it does a clean. That's what it does. And then the next time you connect, you're not going to have issues. I've had to do that probably, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 times a week. Yeah, doesn't bother me, but I do know that they're probably going to bring out a system upgrade at some stage, and I'm sure they're looking at it. These are probably common bugs and stuff like in any electronic device. Yeah, watch this space, and it will be looked at, I'm sure, from head office. So that's Android Auto in a nutshell. Some tips and tricks. Don't forget the volume, and don't forget the main thing is do this whole reboot or the cleanup every now and then. It's probably a good idea. I found it by accident. I was just playing around, and that's what I did on the one time when this whole screen just went black. So that's what it does. I hope that helps you. Send me some questions and comments on the video if you've got any more. All the best, and enjoy your Tiggo 4.